just go buttons with all the other ultimates that are on the team to make sure that we can set up for a strong team fight. Whereas on Heretics, it's kind of a, hey, we want to absorb that pressure, like have Braum block some of the stuff.
Yeah, Aurora burst trading might set up the Malrang question mark?
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely go for the dive here. Pre-6 as well. He's going to be very skeptical, and no one on Heretics is in the position to help him here.
He's also not taking Grasp or Concrete. He's got Electrocute, so there's no sustain in the runes. The dive begins, and up against the wall, Carlton has no chance, but Malrang won't burn a thing. Instead, just accepts he's going to die because he knows that minion wave is kaput.
It couldn't get back out from underneath the tower, and going to be an okay spot. So it's kind of just a case of that kill making the difference for Malrang, and Adam having that extra little bit of CS lead.
No, I love the smite came early. It's like, yes, Camilla, you can have
getting more and more of this plate gold as well. Malrang now top, and
if it happens
on the opposite side.
Dagda, I'm worried. I mean, up against the wall, we're once again repeating history, but this time with ultis, the burst on the Carlton, one auto, and Adam finds it. There's going to be another minion wave crashing in shortly, and the last one put him that far behind, but this one, I'm scared to see.
Pushing mid, though, means the Patrick's only coming across now as Malrang looking for the play.
Thinking about how he ults in, a smite to get the steal, the arrow to set up, and Rogue to jump in, execute an easy engage, but the flash away from Sten, build some space, set up with the Fate Sealed is enough. Even with the Impale from Show in the end, that won't counter the play. Set up from Rogue is nice, and it's a cheeky steal of not one, but two grubs.
So Heretics had committed Camillo to kind of hanging around mid lane, waiting to see if maybe Patrick got that step too far forward, maybe they could look for some sort of play, but he ends up not finding anything, late to go bot lane. Now Adam able to answer for the push on the opposite side, and you get that TP and kill on towards Rogue as well. So nicely done by Rogue, just pushing in wave states to set up the map in their favor.
And again, it's very proactive of them as well. This is what we were saying last split, that like for Rogue, it's not just sit back and hope. You know, a Malrang probably brings that as well. This guy, a little bit crazy, and I love it. We're continuously diving the lane that has no thought in this game. Carlton right now with his flash valve might have popped the ult, he does so first, but he's knocked up into the air, down to the ground, and all round Carlton will die to execute, but still loses another wave. 50 CS behind his counterpart. Now as well, benefit to Larson.
Yeah, Malrang has just been doing this every time Sheo's on the bottom side of the map, so there's no answer. But now Camilo and Sheo want to find something.
Well, Silence will help that out. Camilo has also got the help of his jungler. Adam pops the ulti, gets out, and this would be a disaster. Yeah. Oh my god, Adam. You know, he burned his flash and his ulti, yes, but there's no...
You're going to start to open up these four-man plays when objectives aren't up. So Sheo now going to open up with Riptard on mid, and now you've separated the Ashe from the mid lane turret. And Heretics should have a numbers advantage.
Well, Patrick can still impact. I mean, he's foregoing mid completely as the Herald gets charged, we mentioned.
Carson hasn't TP'd. Oh, he's late there.
He's coming in late. Patrick's still not in the fight. No front-to-back situation. It's the poke, sets out the arrow from afar, but they know where he is. Not engaged in the fight. It might be bad. It's between well from Adam, though. Sets up quite nicely. Execute with the setup, too. I keep talking about the setup, but where's the go in? From over the wall, Execute pops his ulti and tagged up. No fight. We just look at each other.
But Heretics are delighted with that. Stend, of all people, the Braum got the dragon, and you got the Riptide charge in the mid.
Inner turret push to shadow and get a pick.
Yeah, but you got a lot of people moving around to cover this now. Flacken managed to push out mid, so he's here to defend as well as Stend. And again, Rogue just kind of not finding much on the cross-map play. Sheo even pushing in this mid-wave just to cause more pressure on the map. So Adam, gonna look to see if you can get him.
Rogue has set him up quite nicely. The damage, is it going to be enough? Well, maybe. I mean, Malrang's going to pop the ulti. One rotation there. Impale interrupts the Aurora. 4 members should be enough from Rogue, but Team Heretics, their jungler, taking a while to die, eventually does so. At least he got a hard steal stack eventually, but there's a quick kill for the turret.
Sheo just took a little bit too long in that mid lane, and good punish. I mean, great arrow coming through from Patrick to nail him down in the mid lane. And
remember again, if there's one mistake, if Team Heretics choose to go to Atakan here, they're not going to lose anything. They've got 3 dragons on their own, and Rogue are going to start it off at the very least, but patience. Going to wear thin. Malrang sits them back a bit, and Team Heretics are playing mega slow ball to this. Good little scream as Camilo tries to delay. Some damage taken against him, but Execute now isolated. Arrow sent out. Rogue are committing. All in for nothing in Larson. Great engage as the Aurora sinks and swims, and now for Rogue, they're getting poked out. Camilo's still alive, and you sit in the back line. Larson now needs to be the damage dealer, but a great ulti. Carlson flies in, but his team is already disengaged. I'm complimenting, but I think I should be criticizing here. Team Heretics, another
That was going to be my question. How do you feel about that?
I like chasing things. Woof. No interfering yet. I will not bark, I promise. No barking.
There was one thing you said you were going to do in the broadcast.
And Fury's not even here, and I've already barked. When he's, this like mixed build of hardly any AP.
Yeah, it's the percentage health damage of your target is insane, but Sten gonna spot out there's multiple members here.
Arrow does connect. It's in melee range though, but the Aurora follow-up is beautiful. Rogue pressing the buttons, but no kill yet onto Flack. It takes a little bit of a while, but as the Impale goes down, the ult from Sten and set up from the Ambassador helps clean, but Malrang somehow still alive. He burnt down for quite a while. Sheo will get the shutdown. Jungle dead for 80 carry. Smites matter, but is it enough for the Baron?
Yeah, it was a nice collapse from Rogue, but unfortunately they just couldn't quite kill the target fast enough. It was a good ultimate from Sheo, and then that TP burn from Carlson to answer, but it's still kind of a 1-for-1 all said and done. And you see it here, like they used the push that they have in both top and bottom to collapse, but they just couldn't quite get the damage down thanks to that ultimate from Sheo. They end up getting pulled that little bit too far forward, then with the Ambessa lockdown as well, but we're back to live.
Yeah, it is. Back into the fray of it. Set up by Larson is nice, though. Flash has already burnt. Camilo gets out of the way. But the wave's quite deep until... Nah, spotted out by a ward.
Yeah, but finally, with that, Heretics will be able to get the mid lane turret
Walk
that has
right
been...
up to them. Right, Camilo is joining in a very fast way. 5 members get River first for Team Heretics. This is Sol. And Malrang knows it best, but now he's caught out. He has to queue over the wall, but he's interrupted. Flashes out too, and Team Heretics Soldiers going through eventuality. So Rogue picked the fight on the left-hand side, and Flacken is caught out. Sten might be as well between World from Adam, setting up nicely the Impale for the return kill, but Rogue are in a 5 versus 3, and they like those odds. Shao gets knocked up. Nowhere near will you go to my man Malrang. A double kill over, and Rogue, when they think about options in the pit going wrong, they look left and see a pot of gold with Blackett and Sten.
There is no world where that works out. It's been a disaster for Flacket. Like, I can understand where the barrier is coming from. It's like, hey, there's so much backline access with the Vi, the Yone, the Aurora as well, but not having cleanse and no priority on towards anything like a Mikhail's.
And this game one is looking mighty good as teleport behind. Team Heretics were moving up. It's a double, you're right. Adam and Larson moving into position. That Cho'Gath has no chance as the Adam is mega fast here. Running around between world setup as well. TP as a response, and so much so we've lost the ulti, we've lost sound, and that Cho'Gath getting bursted down. Camilo lucky to be alive. Sten in the middle as well. He flashes away. Team Heretics, Dagda, they're on the run.
They have to keep running because it's everyone on Rogue here. No flashes available on key carries. Means they may just be able to escape Malrang, considering getting in range. The ultimate just about to come off cooldown, but Sheo was on bot side, so nearly disastrous for the team. It will still be a lot that they're losing here, but not quite the game.
What is happening? It's just, I mean, for Rogue, they're somehow making it work. They made it work at Dragon. The double TP doesn't find anyone, but it pressures out Team Heretics that they get in a turret. They're also able to push up to the inhibitor turret as well.
Sheo, I think, is looking for the re-engage, but I don't think the rest of Heretics are with him. So it looks like it will just be back away. Rogue, don't quite crack the base, but they are looking at the Adakan.
Now I'm going to have a crack at something else, that's right. So that as they begin, Sheo needs a mighty steal here. Remember, it is the floral kind, so you can pick some up for your partner, but only if you can sneak in and maybe get them for free off the floor. Don't tell your wife that. It's 6K, 5K, 4K. No one wants flowers off the floor, Dagda, but you're not going to find them. Instead, you're going to find a fight. Aurora between worlds sets up nicely, and look, Rogue pressed the go button, now playing in front to back. It's a 1-for-1 so far as Rogue get a little bit low and execute. The ulti's not going to save his life. Again, Rogue set up the fight, but I thought it was going to be better than that. Well, this is a strange game.
Heretics have more damage unbreakable, meaning that nobody's really doing anything to them, and Carlson as well, having that threat on the side. So it's just the lack of value in the damage Rogue are getting off in that fight.
Team Heretics as taking members must be cheering. I mean, this game back within reach in some degree. 1 minute 20 to Ocean's on. If Team Heretics can get Ocean Dragon number 4, then they are not just cheering, they get the extra 25.
Oh, here we go.
Excuse me, the ult sets up. The arrow brings it back into fruition. Blackett isn't dead yet, though, until Adam jumps in under turret. Miller comes in with the TP. Under turret, they're going to take it down. That's Rogue doing the damage. Sheo, a 2-man impale. Execute pops the ulti. An all-in. A wombo set up, but for Rogue, the damage is not flying fast enough from Patrick. I cannot make heads or tails. Dagda, Blackett's dead. Execute's dead.
It's a nice pick from Rogue. Again, this is kind of where their composition...
They're able to defend somewhat as 6K gold disadvantage. Kind of shows you But at least their damage in their kit is scaling up. I mean, by the way, 0-0-10 on Patrick's side. That is a support Ashe this game. Is Teleport going to be channeled? Team Heretics 5 members in front. They want the soul. They want it now. Malrang for the steal behind the pit. 5k, 4k, 3k. Steal territory. No way. Not against the Cho'Gath. That's what you think, and that's what you know. Ocean Soul's now picked up for Team Heretics. This 5v5 should be theirs, and Flacker going golden, buys some time. Rogue need to get the hell out of there because no one's dying. Larson for the back of pit, runs through his life. Carlson says, finally, it's my game to play. He's been behind 4,000 gold in this single game one, and Team Heretics, some way, bring themselves back. The Ocean Soul in their back pocket and that gold lead meaningless now that they take a grasp of this game.
Fool me 4 times, shame on you, but fool me 5 and Flacken will not go down. Rogue burned everything trying to kill him, and he just goes golden. Says, no, not going to happen this time. And it means now they can actually start to crack open the base, and I think this might be the game.
I mean, they can end. They've got an Ocean Soul plus 25%. Means the Team Heretics, from such a big gold deficit, are now running onto the Nexus turrets. Number 1 will drop, and Patrick, look at his damage. How meaningful is it? Camilo may as well be a hardcore tank at this point as well, taking next to no damage. Patrick is an Ashe with no mobility. Shea will keep him away. The Nexus Bear and Rogue had it in the first, second, maybe the third half, but not the fourth half. Heretics win game 1. Now, Dagda. It's been played, but it's been played at a loss. I will tell you, however, this can only get better because we have Fearless now. We have layers. League of Legends has layers.
Like an onion.
Like an onion. It's such a classic. Number 1's good as ulti is available for both. Needlework's going to come through. Adam might be in trouble though. Wait for it. Bop on their head. Carlson. Close to a solo kill. Adam gets all the needlework out and has to back away. Jax is Jax with grasp.
He back into the top side. Car's going to do the same. So it's just going to be 3 grubs for Rogue all said and done.
Well, grub game for the Gwen. Still really nice. There's E reset. You can push turrets really fast. I'm pretty sure it was. I remember. Mr. Chamberlain.
Well, oh, Camilo going to get locked up, but execute here to support here. Stand. Just moving off to the shadows, but not going to be too much.
Red line though is good, but for execute, I don't know if he wanted to take that. First blood.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was like a toothpick at a needle convention. Like, just didn't belong as Larson TP's in.
I think we're still in a bit of a difficult position for Heretics to contest this. Camilo is pushing at bot, but trying to regroup with the rest of Heretics is going to be tough. So what I'd like to see Heretics do is clear at this mid wave and then immediately try and make a play.
Hit, but Adam, as he flashes up, is going to get bopped. Carlson with the solo kill, and Red might look strong, but this early on, Jack still bops her away.
Adam had nowhere to go, was flashing up to the top side, but kind of realized there's a turn in his way, and now Heretics, they have Carlson that can push in this wave and reset. So the fact that Adam dies on top actually gives control to Heretics here with the numbers advantage to go for the Dragon as well. It's a bit of a disaster on the Rogue side.
It really is. Game 1 was so profitable from Rogue. Adam will be able to TP back.
Heretics have used so much to try and get that play down, so the Hallowed Mist doing work.
It's that little bar. He's got about 20-30 seconds on it. Team Heretics are going to wait anyway because Carlson continues pressuring up bot. He's got a 1k gold, he's got Trinity Force, but we are seeing some of the criticisms, some of the reason this team was in last place. Some of the reasons why this roster has had some errors even from the start of winter as well. With these new additions, with these changes, at least getting topside now opens them up a little bit, and for Larson as he moves into position, tries to get this inner turret for a push as well. Carlson is waiting and looking to see if he can get an angle in while Dragon's just being done. 3 Dragons uncontested here.
It's complete choice paralysis from Rogue, and at least they made a choice to try and go for the top tower, but so much, like even when it gets to the next Dragon, they will fight it. Yep. It is Soul. 1 steal, even if Rogue are in a position to fight it, just means that Heretics from that, it's worth a shot at this stage because you're not really going to get too much else out of it. Like, you're not going to rush them. Yeah.
Why?
I'm not going to lie. Oh, I just skipped it.
Okay, well, no, you might have to. Adam's in trouble. He's already flashed away, but he's rooted up and everyone's on top of him. Carlson makes it so easy. 2nd kill for him, and right in front of Atakan, that's an easy start. Or an easy push for top. Also noticing Teleport going to be channeled to mid.
Camilo very nervous about Rogue moving down with the hook.
But the hook is there. There's the pick off as well. Stender's going to find an easy charm. Executor's just dead. Malrang as well has to flash away from the counter-strike. Rogue now stuck with 4, and their primary engage is down. Meanwhile, he's dead to Camilo. Rouge are doing nothing. They're just... And Hextech sold. This is... It hurts. After watching game 1 from Rogue, it genuinely hurts. How do I do it? Mini wave's coming in anyway.
Yeah. But now, Hex XO, you get set up for Baron when it spawns in a minute's time. Like, you're in a phenomenal position here as Heretics.
Open as well, Hextech Souls we mentioned, and Camilo's just moving in. Waiting, he's on a ward though, that's it. Bro loves using his flashes, execute. He's just on the wrong side of dodge, he's now dead. So it ends up being a trade. I can't talk positively about them as with the Glacial Prison, Malrang drops as well. Baron's up in 20 seconds. Atakan's there again. Team Heretics are just free shopping.
Rogue at least tried the Hail Mary, looking for maybe something, but Heretics are
free shopping.
Rogue at least tried the Hail Mary, looking for maybe something, but Heretics are already just too far ahead of this stage, so it will be Atakan, which is the first to spawn. They will take it, and with your jungler not up for another 20 seconds.
Flourish. What did I say?
Flourishments.
Flourishments.
Yeah.
It sounds like refreshment and flourish.
Yeah, but specifically for flowers.
When you're really thirsty as a flower, you need flourishments. And so when you foundationalize what Team Heretics have done in this game, in an instant, Larson with a good ulti, but Carlson is zoning out 3 people, seismic shove, but Carlson has a GA and he's taking no damage. 2 dead, and while Rogue go to check in the end, now Baron's definitely gone.
Yeah, Heretics just wanting to prove that Winter Split, that bout was just a once off.
Yeah.
Well, Camilo needs a little bit of help.
Getting it flashed on, I mean, for Adam, fair play. He's going to go into GA, Stend as well. Team Heretics, 2 of their members stick around while Baron is going to be done. True Shot Barrage can attack Dagda. They are low. Baron, and only 2 GAs taken.
It's 12-1. Nearly getting knocked over the wall. And even the flick board here guarantees that the stun comes through on towards Malrang, which means that he then falls. And it is a nice turnaround. And fair play to Adam. He's trying desperately in both these games to make anything happen. And it's once you get the slow off of the needlework, you can actually make some stuff happen, but Heretics, they just bring it back. They're too far ahead. Now, Malrang is the flash.
Does indeed, as the ulti gets sent out. Carlson pops down another turret, and you can see the Red Bull Baron power play is going to start compiling. Sheridan does have to flash away though, but Carlson is going to spin to literally win, and Adam runs in, just about to die. True Shot Barrage with Hextech Soul. Yucky. Carlson goes golden to save his life as the poke is coming.
Second game. There was none of that early pressure coming through from Rogue. Malrang looking way more hindered, not having that kind of tank engaged jungler.